It's like super pretty. That's okay. Like even the kid, the second kid that comes in, I was just like, well, this like insanely pretty looking kid or whatever, you know, like obviously otherworldly, like it's a ghost. So I mean, the twists they do aren't too great. The Higanbana thing, there wasn't even a hint towards, so that was just kind of dumb. It was okay. Whoa. Still better than a lot of the shit from the first one that I can remember. Nothing crazy. All right, we'll do chapter 5 after I go grab that. Won't take more than a couple minutes. Hopefully this next one is okay. We'll see. It was fine. It wasn't crazy, but wasn't like super tense. Wasn't like super spooky. Went a little too long. A little too much just on the good guy shit, but it was still fun. See what they're. I was hoping maybe they do something unique with it, you know, like she'd get out of it or how long she'd get out of it. A little game and shit, but. Ooh. The first chapter of the first game. I don't remember exactly how that went. I mean, I can agree. If I remembered better, I'm sure I would agree too, because she's just copying the same shit. That's definitely a knock against it if it's just a straight copy. Kid abused by the teacher, and kills herself thing. They even have the Higanbana appear there, just like in that one too. So. No. That's kind of shitty. Copying his own shit a second time. Maybe he wanted to balance it for some reason. Make sure there's a bad chick teacher too. Who knows exactly? I still think it's fine. The second chapter, actually, I was like, ooh, I was actually into. It was more tense. The message was better. This one was more just kind of like a little thriller. Any message it was trying to do or any emotion it was trying to hit me with, other than just kind of like general suspense, didn't really do anything. Do you think that was the worst one? Or are we gonna get progressively shittier? You put this on auto while I eat, man. I'll just eat over time here. So does he have to do like a lighthearted one after every serious one or something? Like what the fuck? Guess they're trying to make the stereotypical cult class or club. Check on the left matches the bill pretty good. I guess they both do. Does she tell her friend that she can see the ghost? Happy times. Uh-oh. They both seem like good folk. They seem like they're nice to each other, I guess. Forget about the killing part. Let's just forget that. Ryukishi forgot, right? We have to forget. No, I'm trying to get inside Ryukishi's head, and they're both good people. Are you trying to tell me the guy who really likes people to run a lot shouldn't have put those guys in eternal damnation, man? Seeing that no matter what the crimes, there's no room to be redeemed, man. Ryukishi's all about that redemption, man. No matter the crime. You're right. Yeah, well, maybe good folk wasn't the right word. I was trying to get out that they were kind of like, you know, friends. Having a good time. I want to preserve the good times. Especially the glasses girl. Yeah, I mean, Ryukishi forgot. Instead of putting in a new character that is cool, he just reuses somebody and makes her seem like he's nice. Yeah, I forgot it even happened, so... Ryukishi, though, shouldn't. Still worse for the chick who died. What the fuck? Is this like a Braveheart all of a sudden? You can take our lands, but you can never take our freedom. I don't even know if that's from Braveheart. Sounds like it though. This all happened pretty quick. I don't think this is like a prologue thing. Or backstory. Why is Rikishi not able to write crying for shit, dude? They're always like doing the most just fucking wild sobbing. It was worse than Higurashi. Like they're like every time they had to do a little cry, it was like they were physically just fucking dying. Like every time. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He goes so overboard with it. Or maybe it's the translations, man. The localization, yeah, crying battler. True, true. It wasn't as jarring though, the descriptive crying. Or not the descriptive, the what do you call that? Like the sound effect kinda like writing. The ooh and all that shit. But yeah, it's always fucked. And maybe that's a localization thing. It might be. No, but see, it's the same type of thing. Maybe it is Rikishi then. Yeah, I never noticed it in Mineko that much. I mean, he did cry a lot, but that was just the character. But it's like the way they write, translated it, and Higurashi in this, like, it just seems fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah, she cried a lot, but she was supposed to have that sound to her. It didn't sound fucked, yeah. She was also voice acted. For me. But Higurashi was like, every time they cried, it was just this fucking, the way they described the sounds was always just this like fucking cartoony ass, like, it was just crazy, like they're fucking getting murdered or something, like, look, the sky's falling down around them or some shit, you know? Even if it's supposed to be like just kind of like a somber kind of, you know, cry, it was like they're fucking every time they just went all out, man. No crying. He doesn't have a crying MC in RGD. I bet it's too manly. Probably no crying that didn't seem insanely fucking crazy. Uh-oh. Cultic time. Yeah, true. There's lots of Mac girls crying in fucking extremely overkill ways. Well, no. Okay, this song, yeah, as soon as it kicked in, dude. Yeah. What does this remind me of? A bunch of things. The vocals sound like they're one thing, the beat sound like from another. Sounds like it could be close to an Umineko song, but it's just enough different. Maybe not, though. Well, there's one left. I'll leave it in a bit. Uh-oh. Somebody should probably stop her, man. That song was like a 15 or 1500 seconds kind of song. Her mind was expanding beyond the scope of the playground, you know? I'm gonna revive my dead friend in 1500 seconds. Similar kind of drop there. Yeah, it's pretty much the same shit. Except instead of killing somebody, she bring them back. I mean, it's the same author, I guess. Some Philosopher's Stone shit, man. Uh-oh. Who's it gonna be? I Wonder if Ryukishi's gonna kill off a character that he's pretty into, or if it's gonna end all good. Sounds like it might be painful for that person. Is probably what's gonna happen. Or it's like imprisoning them pretty much. Probably something a little more sturdy. Can't ever use a greeting again in your life, man. It's an interesting price. The Union. That seemed a little shady. Yeah, dude, we're expanding the Higaverse, the Higanbana universe, the Nasiverse, the Reaverse, man. Deep lore, boys. I think I'm gonna start writing Higanbana fanfics. Oh, really? That's the tough part. If he just took it away so that she just like physically couldn't greet somebody, that's fine. But that seems kind of hard to not ever be able to greet somebody. Oh, fucking up. Oh, you can give up? Is this gonna be Rikishi's out? The Demon Union, dude. It's a fucking like job union. We're gonna talk to our union leader. This is what they meant by union. I thought they meant like the union between their like contract, their souls or something. Would Tomoka really want to be a fucking stuffed animal? There's just like that one story, I don't remember the name, but they wish for something and then their wish ends up being some kind of insanely grotesque version. Like totally fucked version of their wish. It's a kind of like karmic thing almost. Not because of somebody's will to be like have kind of some kind of karmic justice, it just kind of ends up that way every time. What is that story? I thought it had something to do with resurrection and like the dude's family being fucked or something. I don't know exactly. Or he became fucked over time or some weird shit. Fuck, I don't remember the name. I thought it was famous, but just kind of like barely in my mind. It's probably gonna be like that though. The unexpected side to your wishes kind of deal here. That'd be pretty hard, man. Especially since most conversations open up with some kind of greeting, and what a greeting is exactly is kind of like, you say, "Oh, how you doing today?" And you mean it? Is that like a greeting, or is it only shit like "Good morning"? I've heard it's pretty good, Clifton. I'm gonna do it soon. I already ate the hog. I've got it. Just need to set it up. The ladder, I think. Pure Ryu Kino. Chuni Kino. Ryu Chuni. God. Pure Ryukishi, man. World War II wankery. It's because he did all this bully shit for a few VNs. He's like needed to do some World War II shit to get it off his chest. So that when he does When They Cry 5, there's just none of it. You could greet some not great people and still have them be your friend. Yeah, it's definitely a favorite of his. That's how we get Higanbana and shit. I guess it's not child, but there's child abuse. Maybe not like parental shit and that, but... Yeah, I think so. While he was writing Higurashi, or maybe it was before that. Forgot this chick had drills, man. I guess they're not like hardcore drills, but she's got the little curl drill thing going on. The mini drills. tells me it's not gonna be that great. Yeah. I mean, they just straight reused the same gig music-wise from Room and Echo here. Kind of like quick, high-pitched thing here. What do you? I don't know what you'd call this kind of song. How it feels, but it's like the same shit. Every time some crazy supernatural shit going on here. The die happy music, yeah, pretty much. That's the genre. Theme of Die's happiness. Yeah, it sounds like a very similar lead up. Similar, just the way it goes. It just sounds like the same fucking song. I actually like it most of the time. And it stops and it does the little somber flute thing, man. Every time, dude. It's either the happiness or like the triumphant kind of like, you know, end of the episode kind of feel thing. I remember it maybe not go. Or the big montage of shit kind of song. But yeah, they use it a lot. Of course, my man Rikishi pulls this one. Where does this even come from, man? Rikishi forcing it a little hard, man, with the notebook part. He's like, how many fucking jabs can I give her here, you know? I'm trying to get your emotional circuits going. So far it's fine. I mean, it's not like fucking crazy tits up, pants off awesome, but... I mean, the very first prologue thing was pretty dog shit. The second thing was generally good. One chapter was more just like comedy, and then this one's been... Oh, there's one after that too. That one was okay, and this one's fine so far. It's better than the first one, from what I remember. I mean, it's not as good as Higurashi Neko, but it's an episodic kind of just ghost thing about people being shitty to other people. Not as... Oh, dude, thank you. It's not as it doesn't beat the old dead horse like the first one. The first one really feels like the story is just a mouthpiece for Ryukishi. The tapestries are all paranormal, spooky shit, but the meat's just fucking annoying. This one's a lot better so far, though. I don't know. I'd say this one so far, I mean, is worth trying out. The first one bored the fuck out of me. This is fine. I don't know. It's not godly, but like, I haven't just been like, fuck, you know, it's like offensively shitty, like the first one was. We'll see as we go, though. I don't know how much I have left, but... The second chapter is legitimately good, though. If they were all that good, it'd be actually really sick. This is a direct sequel, yeah. And while there isn't exactly a crazy amount of overarching story, you would need to read that because it's kind of boring, but it's short. Yeah, second chapter is legit solid. Like, I mean, it depends also on how you feel about people being hurt by others and stuff like that, and how you feel about motivational stuff. You know, some of that gets you going or not. This one has a lot more variety in the problems people are having, the situations they get in, and it has a more variety in like how they tell the story too. Even if it's just ghosts, they'll do like different things in different areas, and it's got more going on to keep it interesting. None of them have really dragged too long either, except maybe the last one. The first game fucking drags, dude. But yeah, so far, I mean, this one's worth it. We'll see though. The characters aren't godly, but they pretty much introduce new dudes for... The good chapters are all new people. The shittiest chapters are when they're bound by the fucking jail cell that is the first game's characters. The first game's characters are pretty much just here for like comedy, man. Except this chick, I guess, but she didn't really get too nuts. Yeah, the demon's like, Jesus. Christ. It's just like, well, chalk this one up to a loss, man. He's like telling her to get some new friends. There's a kind of like comedy to this scene here. I don't know if I think maybe the only thing wrong with this one so far is that maybe Ryukishi's trying to beat you over the head a little too much with some emotional pulls, and it almost makes it seem like a comedy at times, man. Like, she's gonna summon back this fucking her friend, and her friend's just like insanely asshole rude. Even just like the most not. You don't even need to say some of the shit she said she's did, and the demon's like, oh, I'm the big bad demon. Oh, hey, oh, go make some friends, honey buns. See ya. Like, it just seems like a fucking joke, man. I don't know. I think it might be pushing a little hard here, but it's still got a little bit of a pull, I guess. And the demon's base, though. She's lucky she got a based one. Oh yeah, we've never seen him. He's here, Andrew. You missed him. Don't ask why. The chick on the right's like the main character, the first one. That's a fucking mistake. Yeah, you're right. Which will also be a mistake if she gets more screen time. Please God, don't give her any screen time. Outside the comedy chapter. Yeah, her friend's an asshole. That's who you can blame. Okay, this is getting a little much. I mean, she just got like fucking slaughtered by her friend, and everybody's just like, well, you know, it's okay. And the sad music, the flute. Yeah, I was gonna say this is like the fucking Titanic, like fake recorder thing. I was saying this sounded like a Braveheart song earlier. It's like I was gonna watch Mel Gibson fucking run away in the sunset. Friend shat on her and she's gonna live for her. Yeah, just like I would just feel like it would be better if she was just like, whoa, and was just really sad. But instead, it's like her friend was nice to her and like said that she just didn't want to be revived. That's how it feels like it was gonna go, and that's how it feels like it did go. But we know that it didn't, and that's like the only difference. I almost feel like Ryukishi could have made it so that her friend just said, hey, I don't want to do that, but you're my good friend anyways, and just, it's really like typical, but like, I feel like he's pushing that, like, her friend just being an asshole, like, way too hard. It felt unnecessary. Like, he's just fucking with them, we're fucking with her, like, oh, this is the normal fucking sad story, but this is the Ryukishi level of fucking beat you over the head with the emotional shit. Like, he's not only gonna make it sad, he's gonna make it really sad. Almost too much. It was okay with, like, the Maria shit, because you had a long time to build it up, but, like, Jesus, in this one, man. In, like, an hour. The music in this is fine, Andrew, but yeah, this is a little over the top, for sure. Was she really gonna learn a lesson here about the greetings thing? Jesus, she is a cock. What the fuck, dude? She just got slaughtered and said she only fucking hung out there because she was manipulated and shit. Some mean things to her. She threw away their friendship, called her a fucking weird bitch, and to destroy all their fucking memories. Man, dude, it's a little bit fucking heavier than some mean things. This one's been the most fun to pick apart, but probably the shittiest chapter so far. But it's still better than most of the shit in the first one. Well, other than the first chapter in this, that was just dog shit. I don't even know what the fuck the point of that was. I guess just to introduce some people and confuse you. Dude, this literally feels like a comedy, man. Like, they're sitting here smiling, knowingly, like, she did good, you know, like 10 feet from her, you know, in the distance kind of thing. Like, Obi-Wan's gonna be fucking sitting there too, and, you know, all that shit. The soccer wine, brother. The fucking building, dude. It was real as a fucking living creature, dude. Building sound. Okay, dude, where's Yoda? Fucking, like, ghost Yoda. I mean, it's cool. I get that he wants her to have, like, this development, but it feels, like, really fucking, like, too much, man. With this music, too, I feel like I'm fucking Dawn all over again, man. I'm getting that Dawn feel right now. If this was, like, a distorted pan flute, I would fucking just... It'd be so fucking good. It'd be so perfect. It's the same kind of scene. It's too long. Fucking overwritten, way too much, trying to pack too much emotion into it. And the fucking flute, dude. Yeah, if it had Dawn sound clipping, it would be fucking amazing. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Is this scene fucking... She's in the back on the rooftop. They may always bow, you know, they may ever cry a lot, but they'll always bounce back. Fades into the fucking ghost world, you know, like... Come on, man. This is gonna be a twist. Oh, so it was her the whole time, was the demon, Higanbana? Was this where Kishi makes it so it was all good, man? Couldn't you just turn down your friend and be like, I mean, you have to shake the hand. You could just be like, hey, man, I just don't want to do that. It's okay, we're still friends. Maybe she really meant it, though. Is this the worst chapter? How'd you not see it coming? Because I thought Ryukishi was going to be just super, like, surface level. And just try to make it... Well, because he's done this before, where it's just overly, like, fucking, like, hard on people just to make it seem really dramatic, and then that's it, you know? Because it doesn't even make logical sense. She has to shake the hand. She could just be like, hey, dude, I don't want... you know what? I want you to live your life, no contracts. I don't want to be a fucking doll. I love you. You're my best friend, and see you later. And like that'd be it. It'd be fine, you know. And they could have the exact same scene where she lives for her friend. Everything's all good. They were friends, and she could just move on because she got to see her friend again. It would have been fine. Instead, he makes this. Why would your best friend, when they literally are the one who has to decide to come back, shit on you? And quite possibly make your life a living hell. How did she know she was so strong that she was gonna bounce back from her only friend ever, and like her autism and shit, and just be like a new person after this? The flute song, dude. It really needed to be distorted. And it needed to keep playing even right now. The Kino always bounce back, dude. This one's so fucking poorly executed. I mean, it's hilarious. It's fun, but it's fun for the wrong reason. It doesn't even make fucking sense. Wait, what? Oh my god. I wanted to destroy the book because it was causing her so many bad memories. It's like, then just fucking do it yourself or something. I don't know. Maybe she can't do it herself. Then you should be... Maybe she just has autism. Maybe she can't speak to her friend correctly in a way that could get her to move on, so she has to fucking be like some asshole. It doesn't make much sense. I would just be like, dude, just please move on. Let's have a final moment here. Get rid of the fucking notes for me. Yahoo. Hey, Rikishi has to make it tragic here, you know? It can't be that. But yeah, he's gotta make it so overkill. And try to pull so many emotions and twists that it ends up being just fucking full of plot holes and actually does the exact opposite of what he wanted. This is the closest thing he's written to the Dawn scene, man. If only it went on for like an extra 20 minutes while they were up there, it would be really close to the same shit. He already had the 1500 second scene in the same fucking episode. Yeah, I thought the beginning was fine. I thought it was fine until we got to the part where she comes out and tells her to fuck off. I was like, oh damn, we're gonna do the demonic ritual, there's gonna be tricks, and it's gonna be like that old story where when she brings the person back, it's fucked. I think it's the monkey's paw or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly. I was like, you know, you make a wish and it fucked everything up kind of deal. I was like, oh, this could be interesting. We'll see where it goes. And it just typical Rikishi overkill, way trying to pack too many emotions and twists into a small little thing, and it's just full of potholes. I guess I'll finish here. I keep talking so much that they'll add a new thing and then I don't know if I can talk about that too. Yeah, dude. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll fucking become this person you want her to be after you just shat on her. This is purely... It doesn't make sense in the writing. It's only going to happen because Ryukishi wrote it that way. Like, you don't feel like the characters are going to do this thing the way he set it up. It's just going to happen because Ryukishi just fucking made it that way, man. Like, you know, if this ever happened to somebody like that, I would not assume that they were gonna say, well, fuck, man, I'm a fucking loser. I'm gonna go make friends with everyone. You'd probably be like a broken soul, man. People ended on a lot less than that, man. And she just went hard. She was gonna sacrifice a lot of shit to bring her back. Like, yeah, some selfish shit, but like... Come on, man. Why would you ever assume shitting on your friend, like hard shitting too? That was like too much shitting. Would ever actually like fucking help her? Like, oh yeah, my friend's such a good friend to me. She'll literally be ignorant and delusional and still think I'm her friend and move on after I fucking destroy her feeling. Or Yukishi like, sorry bud, I'm not in there on the writing. But she does it anyways because fucking Rikishi has to make his point. You know, it doesn't make fucking sense. And then YouTube's like, just fucking press the button. Stop talking. Fuck. Fuck you. 4 months from now, YouTube, man. Her glasses? Dude, they're nerdy glasses, man. Have you not seen the nerdy cultic anime girls, man? The super nerdy stereotypical anime girls wear the like weird fucking circular glasses like that. I thought there were more spirals and shit. I don't know why Ryokushi would do it, but yeah, it's usually a comedy thing. I guess he just didn't know how to make her look nerdy enough in a fucking 5-minute period, so they just threw the glasses on there to make you do the thinking for you. I don't know why. What is this? Okay, let me read this. I can't stand to just only things, that's why I said what I said. Okay, he's got to explain it to me 1,000 times. I pushed Machiro-san away from me so she could have a change of heart and live it. Push her away from me. That kind of twisted logic never worked, man. I was gonna say, her breasts are pretty fucking big, man. What the fuck? You know Ryukishi, he can't help himself. What is this outfit, too? She's got like a fur and beads. Humans are strong as long as they keep on living. They're gonna become the death of a friend. Though there come the death of a friend and the complete forsakenness of that friendship, a lot of people don't actually make it through that. Or leaves them with scars, or hard to make new friends and shit. I mean, Rikishi is painting quite the paradise that is the human condition, man. Like, very idealized description of what he thinks people are capable of. People can, but Michiru do not feel like that kind of person, man. But apparently she is, but I guess that's my mistake, right? Because we barely know her. So I should just trust Ryukishi and just go with it. If she understood, then you didn't need to say it in the first place. If you had to trick your friend, but your friend would be able to see through the trick, why trick her? Amazing. Amazing. Fucking bravo, Rikishi. Jesus, dude. She's too good. 5,000 IQ. This is like beyond 1,500 seconds IQ. Trick my friend into thinking I'm not her friend anymore so she'll get over it, but know that deep down her friend knows that she got tricked and they'll still be friends, so completely going against your master plan. And assuming your friend, who's an autist, I think legit, is going to be strong enough to overcome her insane, crippling problem of making new friends, especially after her fucking long friendship that was obviously very tight because she was going to sacrifice everything to bring her back, is shat on. Like, yeah, she's gonna bounce back. It doesn't fucking make any sense. It's so ridiculous, man. This might be the best chapter, man. You know what? This and the second one are the best chapters, man. This one wouldn't be as good if you don't stream it, though, man. This one's just so ridiculous and flawed that it's just super fun. It's just so bad, man. The reasoning. It's not boring, but Jesus Christ, man. Tomorrow I'll forget all about that and make friends with people better than me. Enjoy your time with them. I know experience what it's like to be dead. Did we need the last line there? Or shedding tears and having deep emotional scars from your only friend absolutely fucking wrecking you. Of course it wasn't. Classic line. Dude, what the fuck? So she looks like a huge fucking cock, dude. Like, she's like... So Tomoko seems like she's still her friend, but she's an idiot because she did that. But this chick seems like a fucking huge cock, dude. Because she's fucking, like, still head over heels for her friend, even though her friend fucked her. And they said that she doesn't realize it. But does she realize it? Then why did they bother in the first place? She realizes it. I feel like it's one of those like, I don't know if she realizes it as much as it's like delusional shit that she's being ignorant and gonna carry an emotional scar for the rest of her life. Hide it beneath some fucking superficial friend making bullshit. If she realizes it, then Ryukishi just went back on his whole thing, man. Why did he bother, dude? He could have just made a better fucking emotional thing. Yeah, sure thing. Kino, dude. I think that might have been the most. You know what? I'm not reading another VN again. This can't be topped. That was it right there. That was the highest point. Just write better stories, dude. Every other episode before this was fucking better written, even if they weren't like super like exciting or entertaining always. At least they were like not just outright just fucking flawed as fuck, dude. Jesus. Maybe am I laying into it too hard or something? I'm sure there's gonna be some fucker in the comments. You're just a fucking wet towel, brother, in the corner. You don't get it. You're not. It's not shit. You're shit. You know that fucking chestnut. You can fuck off. Yeah, it's just stupid. I mean, it was. I mean, it had emotion. I was into it a bit, but once it started being Tomoko shitting on her friend, I couldn't get behind it as much. It was stupid. You literally could have made it so Tomoko just said, "No way, bro," you know, "You're still my bro, but no way," and just had a very typical, you know, emotional like, "Hey, man, we need to not do that because you're my friend, and I don't want, you know, it's not cool for me. It's not gonna be cool for you, and I want you to move on because I'm your friend." And like that could have been fine. It's very typical, but he made a very typical build up, man. That's what was gonna happen. Or you make it so that she does bring her back against her will or something, and make it like more of a spooky story with like a crazy message. You know, like Tomoko was like fucking being tortured because she's like a fucking doll or whatever. And she realizes that her wishes and selfishness isn't as good as just, you know, letting things go and letting her friend do what she wants. You know, that would be fine. Those are both been done over a million times. But it would be a lot fucking better than whatever fucking 6,000 IQ mind expanding beyond the fucking realm of this afterlife or whatever shit we got. Whatever, dude. I don't know about that one. That one was something. Sayonara, Tomoko-chan. I'm gonna go put this shit in the kitchen for it like dries and yeah, fucking scrape some mustard off it. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. And I went into this not expecting much. And if somebody's watching this shit from the future, and you can see how I was at the beginning, I've liked it a lot more than I thought I would, and I went in with very low expectations. I think I'm okay to think this episode was pretty fucked, man.